Welcome back, everybody. We are on another week, another episode of There's Beer at Home. Really losing my drive for this. What are we doing this week? Well, let me tell you. We're doing something special. We're not promoting any other company except our own. Right there. What do you think is a good name for our cider? Real apple cider. I made this by hand. You see, the yeast eats all the sugars and it makes alcohol as it eats it. Poops out alcohol, you know what I mean? Alcohol in your cider, apple flavored alcohol, that's what cider is basically. Because the yeast eats it and turns it into alcohol, I added more sugar. So remember how I said yeast eats sugar? Carbonated. The yeast, you gotta add more sugar. The yeast, not only, but now it's turning it into CO2. It's creating CO2 while it's sealed, you know what I mean? And that's how you get the carbonation from the CO2 back into the liquid. Yeast eats... Yeast, that's what we're here for. Here's the money. I really wanted this one to be seltzery. What's the word? Carbonated. It came out as sudsy. It's super flat. No, it's good. I mean, we're going to make a personal chicken pot pie. Like a ramekin-sized chicken pot pie. What you're going to start with is some nice veggies. You're going to cut up your green beans. What else was in it? Green beans. Carrots. Shave those carrots off. You know what I mean? Peel the carrots. Cut up some celery as wellery. Whole onion. You know, put that in a bowl. Put all that stuff in a bowl, actually. Then what you're getting is your chicken. The thing about this chicken is that it is boneless.
There's no bones left.
Chicken thighs is that dark meat. Some people say because it's dark meat, it seems like it never really gets fully cooked. And I understand what you're saying, but you're wrong. That's the best way to have chicken. There is no good other chicken. Except for Johnny's famous boiled fried chicken. So you fry your chicken in some oil. Then that oil that you basically are left with after the chicken is kind of cooked enough, throw your vegetables in there. Kind of help it along into like softening up the carrots, the onions, and all the BS. Chicken cut up into small pieces. You're filling up cupcakes. You might not have everybody get the same amount of chicken, and you want to be fair about your chicken because that's the prize here. What's a good analogy? It's like getting driven home from school every day and like you don't get to sit in the front. One of your other siblings sits in the front all the time and you're like, hey man, I want some chicken too sometimes, you know? You're gonna make a roux. Butter, flour, cook it up till like a little thickened together base. Season that. Season everything as you go. Season salt and pepper as you go. Season the seasoning of your people. As long as it's something that you like the taste of, just keep doing that. You know what I mean? I use salt, pepper, and that spice, you know? Fuck, where was I at? This is so hard just to keep my mind going, you know what I mean? Hey, look, people don't think I'm just this fat idiot talking in front of the camera. This is a hard job. Every week. The roux is on fire. No. Add in your chicken first. Couple portions of your vegetable medley. Make sure there's spinach in there too. Put in your peas, fold them in. What you're doing first is you're lining that cupcake mold with wonton wrappers. Have you ever seen those? They're usually like in the tofu section at Walmart maybe. So get wonton wrappers, the small ones. One goes one direction. What, like 45 degrees to the right? Make kind of like a star. What's the hexagon of 8? You put in your filling. Fill them up. You just little scoops, scoopity scoop, scoop, scoop. You're gonna put that in the oven, 400 degrees for probably, you know what? Give it 20 minutes. But here's the thing. Just take a look at them. Crispiness of the corners. If those corners are all crispy and breaking and fragile, you're probably gone too far and you're not going to be able to pull those out of the cupcake racks without them breaking. We are almost ready for plating. You're going to put some sour cream or creme fraiche if one of your pretentious friends is over. Do a little dollop of daisy on the top of that pot pie cupcake. Then you're gonna put on some chives. Chop up a little bit of chives, put it on top of there. And that is your party. You are drinking cider. I cooked this baby. And look at this cider I made too, you know what I mean? This could be you. I'm painting a picture of what your life could look like if you would just listen to me for like 2 seconds of your day. High caliber, high quality alcohol made in your pantry. Put together a freaking cupcake made of, I hate calling them cupcakes because they're savory. Ramekin-sized personal chicken pot pie. Dude, you're going to feel like you're on top of the world and everyone around you is going to notice. That's all I'm saying. What do you think? What do you fucking think about this?
Me?
No. I do. How do I end this? That's it. you got all your stuff together. You've done everything you need, and that's the night, guys. I love you. Drink cider. Just do whatever you want. I don't know.